Is quite serious, as there is a loss of life of a juvenile aged 17 years. The reasons for the application, which is grounded on, include that the respondents are flight risk, for which I note that they have not responded to, so it is not controverted. I find those to be compelling reasons to allow the application. Accordingly, I do grant the 14 days as prayed. They shall be managed in custody at Wajir police station. So for the purposes of a sick person, the person who is unwell may be escorted to a medical facility for treatment as is required. 15th of April, 2025. Further directions.
It's with this profound grief and outrage that we gather here to condemn the brutal and the inhumane murder of Ga'ala Adan, a young bride child who at the tender age of 17 was forced into a marriage with a 55-year-old man who was killed in Wara location in Adi Masajida, Wajir West. Ga'ala, a young woman with a bright future, full of life, ambition, dream and had courage to stand up against this illegal and horrific union. A right every human being should have, especially our girls. Tragically, her refusal to accept a life of abuse, exploitation led to her being tortured, murdered, and burned beyond recognition. This act of violence is a stark reminder of suffering endured by countless young girls across our communities who are denied their fundamental rights. We cannot and we must not stand idly by in the face of such horrific cruelty. This brutal act is not just a crime against Ga'ala Adan, but a crime against humanity itself. The act of torture and the murder that she endured is a reflection of the deepest injustice still ingrained in some of our communities. Let this be a stark warning to all who will perpetuate such acts. There will be no refuge for perpetrators of such brutality. The police arrested the primary suspect and 2 others who were involved in this heinous crime. This swift response is a reminder that the law will always take its course. We demand that justice be served in the strongest possible term and that the law protects the most vulnerable in our society, our children. The community must be vigilant, and we must all stand united against the practice of child marriage and any form of violence against women and children. To the law enforcement authorities, we commend our law enforcement agencies for arresting the main suspect of the heinous killing, and encourage to ensure immediate, robust, and decisive action to end the culture of impunity that allows such violence to go unpunished. All perpetrators of this crime must face the full force of law, and therefore must be no leniency or plea bargain for those who choose to harm or exploit others. We urge the law enforcement to actively investigate and prosecute such cases without delay or bias. To all victims of such crimes, especially young girls, we say never be afraid. Speak up. We are behind you. To the parents of to the parents of our girls, please, mothers, it's crucial to listen deeply to the challenges your daughters face as they navigate the complexities of growing up. Create a safe environment. Open up to them. When she feels comfortable sharing her thoughts, please listen to them without fear of judgment. By being present and attentive, you not only strengthen your bond, but also show her that you will be both caring parent and trusted friend. Encourage them with honesty and conversation. Have conversation with them. Support their emotions and remind them that you're always there for them. This will foster a relationship built on trust, understanding, and friendship that will help both of you navigate life challenges together. To the heartbroken mother of Ga'ala Adan, no words, I repeat again, can undo the deep sorrow and pain you must feel in this moment. We feel you, our sister. We stand with you, shoulder to shoulder, on this moment. In your grief, you have lost a daughter, the light of your life, to crime that should never have occurred. But know that the fight for justice is not over. We will work tirelessly to ensure that Ga'ala's death is not in vain and that her killers are held accountable to their actions. In Ga'ala's memory, we pledge to continue fighting for the rights and protection of all young girls. Her death will not be forgotten. It will be catalyst for change. Her courage will inspire others to stand firm against the abuse that has plagued our communities for far too long. Together, Roger, we must break this chain of violence and injustice. We endeavor to build a society where every girl can live in safety, dignity, and freedom.
Honorable Rehema Jaldesa, I'm the chair of National Gender and Equality Commission. First of all, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my sister, Mheshimiwa Fatuma Jehow, and my other sister, the MCA, for making it possible for us to be here today. Mine is just to echo what Mheshimiwa has said. As National Gender and Equality Commission, we have issued a statement to condemn what had happened to Ga'ala. I'm here again to just echo what we said and to add my voice from the ground. First of all, what happened to Ga'ala was the saddest history coming from this side of the country. I'm saying this because we are Muslims. It was the month of Ramadan, especially the last 10 days. So it really broke our heart. Secondly, from where I sit as the National Gender and Equality Commission, our mandate is to promote gender equality and to ensure freedom from discrimination for all special interest groups. That is the women, the youth, persons with disability, minority and marginalized. Therefore, Ga'ala is our member. And her killing has violated sort of like three roles. She's a minor, therefore she was pushed into a forced marriage. Secondly, she's a woman, a young woman for that, who shouldn't have died, but her life was cut very short. Thirdly, she's a refugee, and being a refugee makes her vulnerable. So for me, I am joining my sister Mheshimiwa Fatuma in solidarity and to demand that this matter should face the full force of the law. We have heard stories that there is an element of masla which is going on. Mine is just to say that there are some issues, or rather something that does not fit into the masla. You cannot bring masla into a murder because this is a murder. You cannot bring masla to gender-based violence. So I want to send appeal to our elders. We respect you, but life is sacred and life supersedes everything. So I just want to also commend the police for taking a swift action, but that is not enough. We want a closure into this matter. There are people who are involved and they are still out there. We want everybody who is involved in this matter to be brought to book. Lastly, I want to say that as a National Gender and Equality Commission, we have noted that there is a very heavy increase of gender-based violence against women. And because of that, we have had a discussion with my sister Fatuma here, and we said we will open a National Gender and Equality Office here so that together with other stakeholders, we will monitor more. But to the people of Wajir, I want to thank you because we've had voices. Many people have condemned what has happened. Criminals do not belong to any tribe, any clan. Let us learn to call a criminal by their name. It's a criminal and we want justice for Ga'ala, and this should serve as an example that you cannot commit a crime and get away with it. Thank you.
My name is Mahfoud Abdullah. area MCA for the Masajida, where the incident happened. In fact, I was not in the area when this incident happened, but we have heard a lot. And as it was spoken by the women rep and our gender chair, they have also heard, like me in Nairobi, and they got information. There's a lot of speculation going on. We want justice to be done and fact-finding. Tujue ya kwamba, let us get the fact-finding, and the way Madam Chair was saying, even the parents, they have played a role. They have contributed. So we also condemn them. But the security apparatus should look for the justice properly.
My name is Aruki Abdullahi. I'm the county chair lady Maendeleo Wanawake. As residents of Wajir, we should feel very ashamed, because Ga'ala's issue is not the first one, and we have not learned from it. Ga'ala is a 17-year-old girl, a refugee, who has been married off. We have from time to time sensitized our community against marrying off young girls who don't know where they are going to, who don't know even how to take care of a husband, but still this issue is continuing. I want to send a message to the county commissioner and his administrators in the field to at least have their eyes on the community and be able to, arrest people who marry off young girls just because either of poverty or they want to make money out of it. The other issue is this incident has taken a toll on our own lives, because we cannot imagine what the small girl was talking about. The narratives you're saying. She said she's going to be killed. She's going to be taking her phone away. That is even enough evidence. I don't know what other evidence these people are looking for. Because the lady has died, we cannot see her anymore, and the people who killed her must be taken to book. This long investigation might be buying time, and the people who want to make maslaha to make an entry point, we will not accept that. You remember an issue similar to this one? It was not a killing which happened in front of this court. The issue of the assistant chief who took photographs from a small lady like that one. And we made sure he suffered the consequences, because that is all our young girls who are coming up. They would have done wonders in this country. Especially Ga'ala was a bright child. Imagine if she covered all this issue and she said she's a refugee girl. That was full of energy, a girl full of energy who has not gone to school, but she went to madrasa. She learned the Quran, and that itself is education. So I want to send a message to the mothers of this county. They should stop marrying off their daughters, because this is a lesson for them. If you marry off your daughter to a man they have never even seen, the girl was seduced from the refugee camp to Wara by another man, So she came in to a man whom she has never seen, an older man who is 55 years. How will she handle that situation? And when she said no, she had to face this. I want to tell the mothers to wake up, talk to your daughters, see the man whom she wants to marry. If you are not a friend to your daughter, then you will see similar things.
Foremost, I thank our team from Nairobi, our Honorable Lady, Honorable Fatuma Jehow, Women MP, and the Chair GEC, Madam Rehema Dida. We really thank you, Jaldesa, for your timely visit to this incident, this horrible incident of the murder of the young girl that was forcibly married to an older man, and we really appreciate your visit. Actually, we also thank the security team for arresting the 3 guys. Those are the main characters. We are aware of everything that has happened. And the parents should not be also spared. As much as she is in pain for losing her daughter, she is also, she has also wrongly married her daughter to, a young girl, actually a minor. who is a child, in need of care and protection, who is not attained the age of marriage, to a man. So the parents should not also be spared. And this is going to be actually a lesson learned for all the parents. We have been to radio talk shows several times, sensitizing, creating awareness to the parents, telling them not to marry their daughters at early age. These forced marriages, these early marriages, are the ones that we have been talking about. And this is the result of marrying a young girl, forcefully to a man. She has not attained the age. We all know very well the Constitution of Kenya, a girl below 18 years is a child. She should not be married off. And the guys have been arraigned in court this morning, and the court has asked, is it the police who asked for 2 weeks investigation? The prosecution has asked for 2 weeks investigation. We hope this is not going to be buying time, to giving, way for masla, to interfere. We hope justice will prevail, and we also have faith and trust in our law courts and the security apparatus that justice will prevail for Gaal. Thank